Hey, yo, my G's. This is definitely looking a lot different to the normal videos where I'm probably doing a FIFA career mode or some type of shiz like that. Today I'm bringing at you a new series. Now its continuation will depend on how successful it is on YouTube. So here we go. This is basically going to be called, I think it's going to be called the Roundup, but I'm not too sure at this point. It's basically where stop saying basically. It's pretty much where I'm going to be going through everything that's happened over the course of probably a week, maybe a fortnight. I might miss out on a week if there's like an international break because really no one cares about that. And then right now we're smack bang in the middle of UEFA competition. I'm probably going to try and get out weekly episodes here. Basically, as soon as I record it, I'm going to edit it and then upload it straight away. With my Bournemouth career mode ones, I record it and sometimes upload it 5 or 6 days after it. I try to stay ahead of schedule. This is stuff that's like, trending football occurrences. Once the football is done for the week, I'm probably going to aim to get it away. So maybe like Thursdays to Fridays is when I'm going to try and get each episode out. I have absolutely no idea. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. That would really help me out, but I want to stop rambling on because it's pretty useless. So let's get straight into proceedings. By the way, I hope you like my setup. It's a bit but I hope you like it anyway. Show me sympathy. It's tough being a Bournemouth fan. No, don't click off the video, please. I swear. Alright, let's start with the simple shenanigans. Barcelona are shit. Kylian Mbappe is not a big game player, and he's gone and bagged in a hat-trick like it's Donna from down the road he's playing against, not bloody Barcelona, one of the most prestigious clubs in football history. No, this is not the Barcelona that we know and love. I love Barcelona, and I hate to see this happen and stuff, but you're letting a 22-year-old, don't quote me on that, I have no idea about his age, but you're letting a young Frenchman who has never really, apart from a game against Man City in 2017, ever stepped up on the European stage, and here he is bagging in 3 goals in a world-class performance, don't get me wrong, but you're just letting him stroll through. Lionel Messi clearly has his head somewhere else. He clearly is not interested in staying at Barcelona, and I can't blame him. They are absolutely clapped, man. They just got railed by Paris Saint-Germain. Surely Messi leaves, man. Surely he goes to Man City. I would love to see him there. I'm sure a lot of people would too, but who knows what that's going to do to his legacy. Barca fans cannot hate him. They're not Real Madrid fans. I don't think they will. After going 1-0 down to a Suso strike against Sevilla, Borussia Dortmund turned around their fortunes in the first leg of their round of 16 tie against the Spanish outfit and ended up getting a 3-2 win away from home thanks to a Mohamed Dahoud banger and a brace from Golden Boy winner Erling Braut Haaland. It is great to see Haaland doing well, not just in the Bundesliga, which has been labelled as a farmers' league, which I do think is bull, but that's just people's opinions. He's showing he can do it on the big stage. It's fantastic. I'm very happy to see that because I love Haaland and I really want to see him do well. As for Dortmund, they've been very up and down in the Bundesliga, but it's good to see them clearly doing not too bad on the European stage, and I'm sure Erling Haaland is playing a huge factor in that. Other European competition, the Europa League saw Manchester United decimate Real Sociedad 4-0. Everyone that says Bruno Fernandes only scores penalties, shut your mouth. He is one of the most gifted number 10s on the planet, and as someone that plays number 10 on the weekend myself, I aspire to be not as good as him because that's just not going to happen. But I'd love to play like him because he is unbelievable at football, man. Alright, now, time for the Premier League. What is going on? We've got Sheffield United, 1 minute looking like they could break Derby and Sunderland's records for the worst team in Premier League history, and now they've got a really good chance of staying up. What's happening there then? Okay, why is Patrick Bamford scoring for fun at Leeds? Why is that a thing? A Chelsea, Middlesbrough, Burnley, and a lot of other clubs that I just can't remember flop. He's literally in the top 10 scorers in the Premier League. Patrick Bamford. This season we have seen 8 different teams top of the league. 8. Alright, but let's be real, fam. Man City, they've done it. They're going to win the league. I know they did have a couple of iffy games. Spurs away, Leicester at home, of course. West Brom at home. They're just on a huge winning streak. Gundogan is unbelievable. He has genuinely had an incredible season. Phil Foden, he is a machine. We were all talking about for like 2018-19 and 2019-20, Foden needs to leave, all this sort of stuff, because the likes of David Silva, Bernardo Silva, and Gundogan, Rodri, Fernandinho. He's never getting in that midfield. He's never getting enough game time. Since David Silva's left, Foden has gotten enough game time. And look at what he has done. Incredible, incredible player. Definitely England's best young talent. Oh, I just knocked my knife. I sound like Jamie Carragher. But good Christ, is he a good player, Phil Foden. I love him. And he is becoming an integral part of Pep Guardiola's team. And speaking of Pep Guardiola, he has really turned things around, and he's knocked this team, Man City, into world beaters, and then they've died off, and then he's brought them back up to a really, really good level. And I think he's amazing, man. He's had such a good tenure at City. It's been a little up and down, but right now it is at the top. And Man City, could they do something in the Champions League? I personally think they won't, because they do not have a good track record at all in the Champions League. But you never know. I'm just some fat Aussie kid at the age of 15 sitting in his room eating nachos and having an oddly obese cat lie next to me. Alisson is the second coming of Loris Karius. No, Graham, please don't come at me. I was only joking. For real, Alisson Becker is by far the best goalkeeper Liverpool have ever had in their club's history, and he is definitely easily top 5 keepers in the league for me. League? He's the best keeper in the league. He's top 5 in the world is what I was trying to say there. I love Alisson. He's just going through a rough patch. It happens. Big whoop. So everyone that's saying that Alisson is a Liverpool flop, which people have literally been saying, shut up. Klopp doesn't need to leave either. Just get over yourselves. You're not in a crisis. You're not in a crisis. Timo Werner is the next Yaya Sanogo. Everyone that's saying Timo's back, I don't believe ya. Until he smashes in 12 more goals for the season, I still label him as a Chelsea flop, like every other striker signed in the history of Chelsea Football Club. We don't need to talk about Shevchenko, Fernando Torres, Alvaro Morata. You've even got players as recent as Gonzalo Higuain. Do I have to go on, bro? Chelsea's striker role is just cursed unless your name is Diego Costa. In other news, William Saliba, Arsenal youngster out on loan at OGC Nice, literally shared a video of his mate doing the Alain Saint-Maximin celebration. Now, obviously, I'm not going to show it on here because I don't want to get banned from YouTube. And this was done a couple of years ago. I mean, why is this only getting an investigation now? Why is it only getting attention now? Like, who really cares? Don't get me wrong, back then it would have been, yeah, nah, that's gross, man. And it still is gross, but really, it's like when Hamza Chowdhury last year or the year before was found guilty of putting something, I can't remember what it was, on his, maybe it was Twitter or something like that, when he was 15. He was literally younger than me, and he got in trouble for it then, when he was 20-ish. What the we maybe should just be calling him Willy Saliba, because there's a video of his mate flopping his phallus about, and it's his never mind. Gabrielle Martinelli, the Arsenal man who is getting as much game time as I get female interaction. He had his Instagram post hacked midweek. Thankfully, it has been restored in normality, and he's got his account back, which is all well and good. Little bit of a scare for him, I'm sure, because if they scroll through his camera roll, if he's doing a Willy Saliba, oh! Classic this, a Newcastle under-23s game against Sunderland had to be postponed, and a Sunderland fan was basically saying how trash Newcastle were and that they'd beat them anyway, to which Alain Saint-Maximin posted this. This is beautiful. I love this post. This is one of the, it's so simple, but it's so satisfying to see that. I think it's bloody hilarious, so fair play to Alain Saint-Maximin. Yep, so this is a pretty standard sort of video, and there's no real special segments or anything like that. It's just a straightforward what's been happening this week sort of video. So hope you guys appreciate that. I would have talked about the Europa League, but no one really cares about that. The Europa League saw Manchester United decimate Real Sociedad. Aubameyang big whoop, and Leno did an Alisson. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Please leave a like on the video. It would massively help me out. Subscribe to the channel too if you're new around here. And apart from that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's running.